They say Memphis don't get bugged, I'ma show these hoes what's up. We get to fighting in the club, you gon' get your head stuck. They say Memphis don't get bugged, I'ma show these hoes what's up. We get to fighting in the club, you gon' get your head stuck. They say Memphis don't get bugged, I'ma show these hoes what's up.
Welcome to another episode, what I believe is the 14th episode of Memphis's only talk wrestling show. It's been getting a lot of views lately. Appreciate that. I just want to talk to y'all about a few things, mainly regarding Raw last night and TNA Destination Next pay-per-view. I got a chance to see it for free. Yeah, I didn't pay for this shit. One thing I want to talk about is Dave Finlay explained why he got fired by the WWE. I was actually interested in that because I did want to know why he got fired. I thought he was a good trainer. You know, he brought in, helped train some good guys like Batista. I mean, listen, just go on. He said they played the American national anthem over here before every event, Finlay said. We had Miz going out first, and because it was just before WrestleMania, we were trying to get as much heat on him as possible. So my spur of the moment call as a sat right by the technician. It didn't sit right by the technician, was to tell him to hit Miz's music. They were halfway through the national anthem. Of course, people were up in arms about it, but it was a good reaction as a heel. But there were National Guard people in the building that took exception to it, and I understand that fully. And it was intended to insult anybody, and that it wasn't intended to insult anybody in that way. They got this kind of laid out weird. Said it was just part of the entertainment of the show. That's what we do. We entertain. It's about cheers and boos. You can read more by clicking the link, which I'm not going to do. WWE likes to fire everybody for the littlest shit. I mean, come on. Even if it was a big mistake, come on, man. It's Fit Finlay, man. I was watching Dave Batista's DVD the other day. He had a match with Finlay. I thought it was funny how Hornswoggle used to come from under the ring to try to distract any of Finlay's opponents. I almost forgot how funny Hornswoggle was before he was, you know, the little Hornswoggle he is now. The leprechaun Hornswoggle was funny. Hornswoggle today is like a poor man's wee man. Destination X, I got a chance to check that out Sunday, well actually yesterday, Monday before Raw came on, because that's when it was done download. I didn't do the live stream, I didn't purchase the pay-per-view. But I thought it was pretty action-packed. Got a chance to see some stars I hadn't seen before. I liked the Fatal 4-Way match for an X Division contract with Austin Aries, Jack Evans, Zema Ion, and Low Key, aka Caval, for you WWE marks. I'm a WWE mark, but I'm just saying, people who don't know Low Key, you know Caval as Low Key. I thought it was a good match. It was like back and forth, and I did not, you know, have a choice of who I wanted to win. I was just thinking in the back of my mind, hey, maybe Low Key's gonna win. I mean, he's just coming from WWE, you know, maybe, but he didn't. I'm pretty sure they're gonna sign them all. All of them are pretty good. And, I recently found out also that TNA released Jeremy Buck and Max. It was I believe they were Generation Me. They got released like following the pay-per-view. They asked for their release. They weren't actually you know, just fired. They asked for the release and it got granted. I'm not sure why, but I thought they were pretty exciting. I remember back last year when they first came into the TNA, I thought it was they were very impressive, very action packed. I like the moves they did. You know, hope they find a new spot. Hopefully it's not WWE. They look like jobbers. They were jobber outfits. If y'all hadn't noticed it. And now I'm gonna get into what everybody's probably interested in me talking about. And that's Monday Night Raw. From the start to the middle, the middle garbage. But to the end, from the start, you know, skipping right to the end, that whole entire night was epic. Like CM Punk, dude was speaking from the heart. WWE needs to let every superstar speak from the heart. I promise it makes every promo so much better. I felt like I was taken back 10 years, maybe back further than that. I mean, CM Punk is just good. And my uncle were talking, and we were wondering, you know, maybe CM Punk already signed. I mean, we know it's possibly a work, but we don't know if CM Punk is going to come back or if he's actually going to leave. You know, that's the reality about it. But I just like how he mentioned real stuff. You know, WWE is very weird about mentioning things going on outside. I mean, of course they talk about stuff going on in pop culture, but to mention Colt Cabana and all these past things that he made reference to, I thought that was very cool. And that's what promos mean. They need to come from something real, not something that's written down. They've been going over probably from before the show starts to when they come out to the ring. Something from the heart, you know. Stone Cold Steve Austin spoke from the heart. Mick Foley spoke from the heart when they did their promos. And, the list can go on and on, for real. I like how he mentioned the WWE ice cream bars. Who doesn't remember that? You know, it was just a lot of things that nowadays the WWE I think they just so hell-bent on this whole PG environment. They just don't want to go overboard. Fuck all those endorsements, man. TV14 brought WWE more money. You can look on Wikipedia. They have the ratings on Monday Night Raw. Ratings for Raw went down immediately, almost immediately after the WWE went PG. For real. You can go look that up on Wikipedia right now. Like, seriously. Raw used to get fucking 7.1s. That's like fucking NFL football ratings, for real. That's how it used to be back in the day. For those of you who don't know and who don't remember the Attitude Era. I barely remember it myself, but I mean, I remember, you know, a lot from the better part of 1998 to before it ended in 2001. You know. Do I think? Well, hold on 1 second. Orlando Jordan speaks on his release. I didn't even know he got released. I actually read his thoughts, but I'm not going to read it to you. They're kind of I'm not homophobic, but, you know, some pretty. I'm pretty sure I know exactly why they probably released him. I'm sure you watching know exactly why Orlando Jordan is not in TNA anymore. Dude is hilarious. Simply the greatest. Anyway, yeah, do I think CM Punk is gonna beat John Cena? I believe 100% that CM Punk is gonna walk out WWE champion. I don't believe he's gonna leave the WWE like you said. I think Cena will get fired, not for real, but I think Cena will leave because, for those of you who don't know, Cena has been wrestling through injuries like for the past 6 months to a year, like legit injuries, like not injuries that could potentially lead to missing a lot of time, but just injuries that have really been bothering him performance-wise. Some people can't tell, but when you look at his face, you're looking all weird, like he's got wrinkles and shit now, and he just looks worn out, man. And really, he hasn't had a legitimate break since, I guess you could say, when Batista broke his neck after that Batista moment he gave him at WrestleMania, not WrestleMania, but SummerSlam in 2008. That was also on Batista's DVD. Go buy Batista's "I Walk Alone" DVD if you haven't got it. It's an interesting story about him. You know, he may not never come back to the WWE. Go buy his DVD. I can't wait till Randy Orton's come out, by the way, in September 2011. But yeah, I think CM Punk is gonna walk out the champion. I wouldn't have it any other way. And real quick, I want to talk to y'all about who I think is gonna win the Money in the Bank. I believe Alberto Del Rio is gonna win for Monday Night Raw, hands down. That's just who I feel is gonna win. That's who I just feel who has the most potential, the most heat. And he got a pretty good reaction on Raw last night. For SmackDown, I think I'm kind of stuck between Wade Barrett, which is possible, Cody Rhodes. I would like to see Cody Rhodes. A lot of people say Sheamus. Sheamus has been WWE champion 2 times, or World Heavyweight champion. You know, why? Come on, somebody different. I don't want to see that. You know, somebody, especially somebody who's already had the belt. I don't want that to happen. I wish Drew McIntyre was in there. I'm going to talk about him. Just hold on one second. Yeah, Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes. I guess is Ted DiBiase in there? I guess Ted DiBiase. But I think Wade Barrett is probably going to win. That's just what I think. This is going to be a pretty interesting Money in the Bank. Who knows? Drew McIntyre. What a way to throw your chosen one out, Vince. Had Big Show and Mark Henry. Well, Mark Henry basically helped Big Show destroy Drew McIntyre's career. Did you see when the refs did the X? Like, I think Drew was probably legitimately hurt. What the hell, man? I am a big Drew McIntyre fan. Like, when I think Drew McIntyre, I think Triple H. I think Randy Orton. For real, like, Drew McIntyre reminds me of that Hunter Hearst Helmsley, like, back in, like, 1997. Before he became Triple H himself. You know, he reminds me of Randy Orton because he got that kind of, whiny attitude. You know, Randy Orton used to be a whiner back in the day. Like back in 2004, 2005, 2006. What the hell? They better have some type of excuse on why Drew McIntyre is fucking getting thrown off the stage. Is he hurt? What the hell? Drew needs to be champion, some kind of champion. I mean, he was getting the push of his lifetime on SmackDown. He was Intercontinental champion, then he was Tag Team champion. I didn't really like that. And now we waiting for him to become world champion, and now we seeing him getting thrown off the fucking stage. What the hell? Vince, if you're thinking about doing what I think you about to do, don't do it. Please do not release Drew McIntyre. I don't know what he's doing backstage, whether he's calling Tiffany saying he's gonna slap her in the face, whether he's banging Kelly, whether he's fucking having sex with Stephanie McMahon. But for real, Drew McIntyre. Some people might not like him. I like him. He's the future of the company, for real. Like, he's got the best intro, best accent, for real. And I really don't have nothing else to say. I'm gonna just end it on that. I'm gonna try to do a video every week, maybe every Tuesday, right after Raw. I might do another one for Saturday. I don't know. But appreciate you guys for checking it out. Make sure you subscribe if you want to hear some wrestling statements, some wrestling thoughts on my point of view. I will be checking out Money in the Bank next Monday. That's probably when I'll get the download for it. So illegally, yes, illegally. I do it illegally. I don't pay for this shit. It's not worth being paid for anymore. But yeah. So that's gonna do it for this episode of Memphis' only talk wrestling show. Please subscribe. Subscribe to my other YouTube page. It should be at the bottom in the Friends DJ Q93. Download the mixtape. Link is at the bottom. Do it, man. If you don't like rap music, you'll like it after you hear that. It's gonna be some Memphis bring power music. Anyway, alright. That's gonna do it for this show. Peace out. Alright. Bitch.